Pisces, this is fantastic. At last, after 3 endless weeks of relationship torture, the communication planet is back on track today. It's the 21st of February 2021. Lots of 2s there, which is good. And we're moving into a fabulous new cycle. We've even got the gorgeous full moon on Saturday to rethink our plans and get naked. First, write thank you letters, the very sincere kind, to everyone who's driven you crazy. They gave up their sanity to teach you stuff. You've grown into a bigger person because of them. Be grateful. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free. Like it, share it, all that stuff. And let's get to the stars. Pisces, my little cream donut, your birthday month has begun and the planets are all lining up beautifully, ready to grant all your wishes. Of course, the more you're tuned in, the more success you'll attract. So have a salt bath to wipe away all last month's garbage and then start your birthday year with a sparkling vibe. It's going to be a good one. Firstly, if you're looking for more money, get on the internet, make yourself visible, communicate. It can actually be fun once you get the hang of all the different possibilities. In fact, take a course in social media and get your name out there. Everyone is dying to know what you had for breakfast. Just put out the energy and watch the office flood in, you'll see. The love life's a little weird, so it needs your best instincts to keep it sane. No mad declarations just yet. Take your time. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my deranged little road warrior, are you still slaving away even though every step forward drags you back 5? Or so it seems. Actually, this is precisely as it should be, and by next week you'll begin to understand why the preparation process had to be so torturous. Although truthfully it doesn't have to. You just like making difficulties for yourself. Oh, it's in your nature. But back to the good news, which is that you've just moved into a career success cycle, which takes you well into next month and beyond, giving you plenty of time to organize your plans. Your financial instincts, which it must be admitted are always interesting, are returning on cue, and your long list of contacts, which you do have, is suddenly very keen to help you move forward. Love is still a little odd, but you can't have everything, not all at once. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little radish. Are you getting used to all the madness yet? No, probably not. But don't be hard on yourself. You were born in constant search of security and picket fences and all that wonderful stuff. Your lesson is that safety can only be found within you, and that change is a natural part of life, because without it we would all be dead. Still, it's a shock for you, discovering that there's so much that you're unable to control. So, the good news is that it takes a few months for this new transformation energy to kick in. But you'll notice little things now, like a new list of working hours or some weird behavior at home. Just move towards it slowly. You'll soon get the hang. The money is the first thing to change. There's lots coming in now, but you'll need to use it differently. So start experimenting. Make it fun. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little butterfly, the career is still your focus, except that now you can finally get somewhere. If you can stick to one project at a time, of course, then you'll soon start racing up ladders and flying through hoops and impressing everyone in sight. This week particularly brings peculiar progress because the planets are nudging you slowly into the next phase. So what are you waiting for? Get successful. It's time. Even so, you may need to take the occasional night off. Your groaning little poor body needs a rest or maybe a massage. Just try being kinder to yourself. And of course, since you're working so hard, the love life's taking a bit of a backseat, which is just as it should be. But there will definitely be a few complaints from partners. So buy large exotic presents, or better still, communicate. Tell them what you're actually thinking. That's always an interesting option, because then they can join in your life. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little strawberry, suddenly everyone at home needs to be rescued, and you're the guy who's been chosen to charge in on your white horse. Excellent. You know how you love an adventure. And so what if the bad guys are sitting on their asses staring at the television? You have the soul of an explorer, and you're making notes as you go, probably for your biography later. But back to the mildly tedious job at hand, which is to take care of all the people who can't take care of themselves. Not that you don't have anything better to do. It's just that you're such a generous soul, you're always available when needed. It's what everyone loves about you, but still, save a few moments for a really interesting investment opportunity that's coming up. You'll be making extra money in buckets really soon. Get advice if you don't know what you're doing. All that puffed up ego stuff really won't help you. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little apricot, suddenly everyone loves you. So it's just as well that love is very high on your agenda now. Interestingly, most of your love life is currently career related, which could mean you're bonking the secretary, or you're inviting the clients out for lengthy afternoon lunches and champagne and yummy things, or both. Nothing wrong with that, provided everyone gets what they want. No bullying allowed though, or manipulation, you know what you're like. Remember, whatever you give out is precisely what you get back. It's called karma. So if you're having a crappy week, it's because you've done something horrible. Keep that in mind. But back to that love life, which could be working really well for you now and even helping you get rich. And yes, you do have competition, but so what? That just makes you try harder. You love that. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little dandelion, you have cosmic instruction to devote at least half this week to your own desires. You've been taking care of the entire planet on your own and you need a break. Still, there's an upside. Everyone thinks you're fabulous, which you obviously are, and everyone wants to meet you. It's a lesson you learned well, that people love you most when you understand them and give them what they want. Which is fine as long as it doesn't take anything away from you. Honestly, we're all such weirdos at heart, aren't we? Anyway, bottom line, the social life is pumping and the love life is extremely hot and sizzling, and you need an occasional break. Next up, job changes are still on the cards. Are you still keen to leave town? There are opportunities to start a new life if you're available. No rush for any of it though. Money is pathetic till next month. Just take it slowly, you'll know when you're ready. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little rosebud, have you crashed through all your boundaries again? Look, it's been a confusing month, and even control freaks, not you obviously, get a bit furry around the edges now and then. So think of this as an opportunity to find out who you really are. You know, when all the rules have been broken and the gates have been pushed wide open. This is exciting when you think about it. You can do the broccoli and kelp diet next month. For now, just behave as wickedly as you know how. You might as well. The planets are making sure your old roots are cordoned off. Experiment with some new ones. And spend a few extra bucks. You deserve it. Besides, money's on its way very soon. So stay in the present. Planning for the future is far too exhausting. And this moment is actually all you have. Make it welcome. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little rabbit. The choices are all yours. The planets are focused on your personal life, which means your career will probably stay as it is for now. Your money, on the other hand, is working for you, as you are for it, obviously. You'll be looking into investment options and finding good advice, but don't take the first offer that comes along. Educate yourself. Don't make any moves before mid-March. Oh, and don't expect too much appreciation for your efforts just yet. This week is about working harder and getting less. The idea is to give everything you've got, knowing you'll be rewarded when the time is right. Patience. Do your best, tell the universe you are ready to receive, and then wait and be grateful. Always helps. Love is hopeless for now, maybe later for that. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my fabulous little stallion. You certainly are getting out and about, aren't you? Needless to say, you're not exactly mingling with the upper classes though, but who cares about that? Everyone likes to get down and dirty now and then, yeah. Besides, you're picking up some really interesting tips down there in the trenches. Just make sure you're taking care of your body. There are diseases out there, as you very well know, and you're not exactly in one of your discreet moods. Still, enjoy. You have your priorities sorted, and by 9 a.m. Monday, you'll be back at your desk, shoes polished and ready for work. Or not. The sun's rays are beaming down on your labors, and you're impressing everyone you meet with your willingness to go the extra mile. Keep it up. It's paying off. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little petunia. All your love planets are playing some really fabulous new games. Ever heard of love at first sight? It could happen to you, and that could really be fun for a while. Or you could wait for something a little more meaningful, entirely up to you. Meanwhile, amuse yourself by expanding your skills. That fabulous mind is desperate for new information. So sign up for a course, something you could get passionate about. Also, your communication skills are fantastic now, so you could even maybe teach a course or two. Don't worry about the career though right now. It's staying where it is for now, leaving you enough space to work on a very fascinating love life. and you know how hopeless you are at intimacy. So it's time to let down your guard, and please lower those ridiculous standards or everyone will let you down. Show somebody you love them just the way they are. Take a chance. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little horseradish, you're having a relatively good time this week. All the planets are hanging out in your sign, so if you pay attention you can have delicious new lovers or fab new jobs or loads of money or anything you want from unexpected places. Whatever you want really. Still, none of this stuff just falls out the sky, as you know. You have to get off your butt and participate. First up, decide what you want, what you really want. You'd be amazed how many of us think we want change but don't want to let go of anything we've got, which is really dumb. So ease yourself into it. Start with something small, like a few $100 extra or a new friend, and then allow yourself to be a winner in a small way. It's amazingly simple. In fact, it's so simple we never seem to get it. Weird. That's it for Aquarius. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is a perfect time to start believing in your own magic and to make something fabulous happen. So whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of flame and then ask your angels to help you. And keep smiling, even if you don't feel like it. Smiling changes your vibration. Give it a back. Now, if you'd like to subscribe or like or share, press the buttons. It's free. Have a great week and remind yourself every 5 seconds just how amazing you are. Give yourself permission to succeed. It's important. Bye now.